25 Temmuz 2023'te polisler çöp kutusunu açtıklarında içinde buldukları şeye hazırlıklı değillerdi. İçeride 7 aydır kayıp olan Zion Staples'ın cesedi vardı. Ancak kimse onun kaybolduğunun farkında değildi. Bir okulda kaydı yoktu, kayıp raporu yoktu. Nerede olduğunu sadece annesi biliyordu. Olaydan 24 saat önce iki polis memuru 37 yaşındaki Sushi Staples'ın kapısını çalmıştı.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No,
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, so they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
And he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get
No,
everything?
you need a search warrant to do that. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get you guys only have girls.
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get, like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. Okay. It's like I said, we get a call. We gotta show up.
Sushi oğlunun kaybolduğunu reddediyor ve tüm bu iddiaların eski kocasının yeni karısı tarafından yapılan iftiralar olduğunu söylüyor. Polisler ellerinde hiçbir kanıt olmadığı için geri dönmek zorunda kalıyor. Ancak ertesi gün polisler takviye ekip ve arama emriyle birlikte tekrar geri döndüler.
She looked out the window. Hello.
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute, my kids are here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
We're asking you for your cooperation to be up front with us.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
What part of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open
Okay,
the door.
open the door.
Well, I'll walk in casually. We're not going to tear up your house or anything, so...
Calm down, my kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant out here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer. Can I see the warrant before we walk any further?
Okay.
I'm calm.
We have a valid search warrant, so...
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
It's right here. You don't run how we do.
You're not in control of this.
Okay, I'm trying to see. You all?
So, I need your phone, too.
My phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's the phone you're taking.
Hold on to that. So,
Okay.
which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting
You're fine.
anybody.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine.
just, look, I'm
Tina?
scared. My kids
Mind
are
going
here.
upstairs and checking.
You're not under
You're not
arrest or
under
anything
arrest.
like that, okay?
Okay.
That's why I'm sitting here talking to
You're
you,
not.
okay?
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't
So-
know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my informations and stuff like that. And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up, and
Have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
Some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
so you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion.
I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
Kadın yalan söylemeye devam ediyordu. Zion'la ilgili tüm kayıtların bir hata olduğunu iddia ediyordu. Memurlar, Çocuk ve Aile Hizmetleri Departmanı ile iletişime geçmişti ve Zion'un gerçek kayıtlarda yer aldığını biliyorlardı. Soruşturma devam ederken polis ekipleri evin etrafını aramaya devam ediyordu.
Because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing
So-
it, but that's like, I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be held in my own house and not be able to call my counsel.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're going to arrest me?
I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to search your
We're gonna
house.
search his house upside and down. Because somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing.
I can't
And
help
this
it
is
when
coming
people
from
call.
other. This is coming from other people. This is
I
getting
can't help
mentioned.
it when
look,
people
this-
call and make
look-
allegations against me. People do this
Okay.
every day out of
Look,
spite.
look-
And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So
and
where
I
would
had
where would
people
they get
that
the
come
name
over.
Zion
Where would they come up with
Staples?
Zion Staples.
I don't
and
know.
It be your
People
son.
make it up all the time. People make it up all the time.
But see, DCFS does not come into your home and say, "Okay, have the neighbors over and let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people."
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it with your family.
They did, though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, "This is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine." Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what
What
Oh,
they're
is
saying.
that noise?
It's just
No, it's the beeping.
So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on the app and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
And harassed. I'm telling you.
Kadın sorgulanırken memurlardan biri birkaç belge buluyor ve bu belgelerin Zion'un doğum belgeleri olduğu anlaşılıyor.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples chocolate. It's found in your room.
We
along
need
with the Social Security card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just going to dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help, okay? That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard, like,
So is Zion a real person?
no. I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for? What have I
You just
done?
admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
My kid.
You're saying that he doesn't
You're
exist.
saying my kid. Cuffs and you ready to walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take my dignity away and put me in cuffs in front of my neighbors?
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay?
My neighbors
We're gonna walk you to the car real quick and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school out here. God, this is embarrassing.
Saatler süren aramanın ardından sonunda polisler garaja geldiler. Garajda dağınık bir şekilde köşeye yığılmış kutular vardı. Polis memurunun gözü köşedeki çöp tenekesine takıldı. Bu teneke siyah bir poşetle sarılmıştı. Kendi başına açmak yerine baş dedektifini çağırdı. Bu andan itibaren her şey çözüldü. Kapağı açtıklarında çürümüş bir çocuğun cesedi yatıyordu. Bu küçük Zion'du. Zion aslında Aralık 2022'de ölmüştü. Kardeşi dedektiflere Zion'un bir tabanca ile oynarken kazara öldüğünü söyledi. Ancak böyle bir durumda 112'yi aramak ya da oğlunun öldüğünü bildirmek yerine sushi cesedi saklayıp yalan söylemeyi tercih etti. 7 ay boyunca oğlunun varlığını sildirmeye çalıştı ve hiçbir şey olmamış gibi davrandı. Oğluna verilen devlet yardımlarını almaya devam etti. Sushi Staples birden fazla suçlamayla karşı karşıya kaldı. Cinayeti gizleme, ölümü bildirmeme, çocuk istismarı gibi suçlar dahil olmak üzere sadece 2 yıl hapis cezası aldı. Bu durum kamuoyunu ciddi şekilde şok etti. Sizce aldığı ceza yeterli miydi